Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie if you're new here, and today we are doing a chit chat get ready with me on this fun peachy green look. We got some peach eyeshadow going with a bold green liner, some really fresh luminous skin, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. So I do have a look in mind that I want to do. I want to do something peachy and then maybe like some green liner. Like I just want spring. I want fresh spring makeup. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's jump right in. Let's get started. First, I do want to try a new sunscreen. I got this in my BoxyCharm last month, and I've always wanted to try Supergoop products. So this is their unseen sunscreen. So we're gonna give it a go today. This is an SPF of 40. This is what the packaging looks like. I don't have any sunscreen on my face right now. I just have like moisturizer, and it's been sitting on my face for a couple of hours at this point. But I want to look up some stuff about this one because I know that there's a few different ones. I just want to know what the deal is with this bad boy. There's the unseen, there's the glow screen. I think this one's just, they're like basic. So it says our award-winning invisible SPF, the iconic 100% invisible, weightless, scentless sunscreen that's non-irritating and doubles as a primer for all-day makeup wear and is clinically tested to improve skin clarity. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna put it on now so it kind of sits on my face before I put on any complexion products. And I kind of want to see how it acts as a makeup primer. Okay. Oh. I knew it was like unseen, but I was not expecting this color or this texture. It's kind of like, can you see that? It's kind of like jelly almost. Yeah, it just smells like a sunscreen. This feels very greasy. Was I supposed to shake this? It feels very oily. I mean, it's definitely invisible. It feels very oily. No. Came out the same. Okay, well, we'll let that sit. I don't really have anywhere to go today, so if this ruins my makeup, I suppose that's fine. It doesn't really give like a glow, but it doesn't say that it would give any glow to the skin. Almost like a matte finish, but I don't know, it feels very slippery, almost like silicone-y. It does have silica in it, but it's the second to last ingredient, so I don't know. We'll keep trying it, but yeah, just felt weird at first. Let me zoom in. Ooh. Okay, so you can see a little bit better. I'm gonna start with my Opal Hydrating Eyeshadow Primer. Get a nice base down. I do like that this has like a metal applicator. It just feels really nice and cooling on the eyes, kind of depuffs a little bit. Yeah, we'll just see how that sunscreen does like under makeup. I am still on my eyebrow journey. I'm gonna get them waxed probably, if not this week, next week. I feel like it's been long enough and I just don't feel like myself unless I have like really clean cut brows. I just love that look on me, so this kind of like undone brow is not really my vibe. I think for the peach vibes, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Sweet Talk eyeshadow palette. I just think that this really fits the vibe of what I want, so we're gonna use that. So to start, I'm gonna dip into the shade Catch Me to kind of set down that eyeshadow primer, and also start with the pink. Like, it's a very light pink, kind of milky shade, so that'll help start the pinks and the peaches that we're gonna add. Nice clean base, nice and bright. It's finally starting to feel like spring here in New England, but it is so windy. Like, I want to go for a walk after this, and I'm literally probably gonna have to wear my winter coat because it's so windy. But I'm like, I need sunshine. I need vitamin D right now. Next, I'm going to start with the shade Meadow right here, and I'm going to put that on my outer corner first. Start building up that peachy shade. I'm just kind of stamping it, and then eventually, once it's the intensity that I want, I will blend it more into my crease. Just starting off nice and slow, a little bit of dimension, just building up that color. Kind of taking it out just a little bit to the outer corner there. Heck yeah. Now I'm not gonna take any more on the pan. I'm just gonna start slowly working that up into the crease. Just to soften out the edges. Looks much more intense, like a bright orange on camera. That's fun. And then with my crease brush, I'm gonna take the shade Dreammaker and start on the inner part of the crease and blend outwards towards that first Meadow shade that we used to get a nice gradient effect. But I'm still using a fairly light hand. I want most of the eye to be peach. Like, I'm not gonna really add any browns or anything like that to the look. So then I think on my lid, I think I'm gonna take this shade Melody. Yeah. I love shades like this. Kind of brown, but like gold and pink. Yeah, let's do that. Just stamping it on my lid, not being super precise with it, just so it's kind of soft still. It's like the inside of the peach, you know? I love filming these get ready with me's because, like, I don't typically wear makeup like this outside of this creative space. So it's super fun because I get to I literally just play. I'm just playing here. Honestly, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Like, it's super soft and subtle, but still very peachy. We're getting the vibes that I wanted. I think I'm gonna fill in my brows next. And you know the drill, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Instant Lift eyebrow pencil, and we're gonna fill these bad boys in to the best of our ability. I just need to make time to go get them waxed, because like this is crazy. So I'm just kind of blending these out. Yeah, I'm not super happy with how my brows look lately, but we're actively working on it. It is a work in progress. Like, these are two woolly mammoth caterpillars on my face. Insane, insane. Oh. Let's finish up the eyes. I just wanted to get the brows kind of out of the way. What I'm gonna use, this is the Colourpop BFF Cream Gel Liner in the shade Teaspoon. And I'm gonna try and make a wing. I need to... Oh my god. The whole freaking liner just fell out. I'm gonna need to concentrate. That's what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna try and make like a little wing. We'll see how this goes. I would much rather be using a liquid liner, but I don't have green liquid liner, so. Yeah, we're just gonna make a baby wing. Where? Show me, is the baby wing in the room with us right now? What is happening? Alright, well. Let's clean this up. It's giving the vibes that I wanted. I'm just gonna take a Q-tip and some micellar water and try to make this even and crisp. It's giving a fresh, juicy peach, that's for sure. Like, this side's pretty cute. Jail on this side. Are those even? I think that's as even as I'm gonna get them. I can make this one a little bit lower. That's what we're getting. I'm not gonna play with it too much, because otherwise I'll just destroy it. So I'm not gonna prime my face because I really want to see how that wears. But for foundation, I'm gonna use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation, and I will zoom you guys out a little bit. No need to be that close. This is in the shade Light 45W. I feel like it'll be a pretty good match for me right now. I love this foundation because it is, that'll work. It's a little yellow, but we can balance it out. I love this foundation because it's so dewy and hydrating, and it just gives your skin really nice, like fresh, a pretty fresh glow. On top of getting my eyebrows done, I really want to go to Sephora and get a proper color match for things. But I'm also scared because I've heard like horror stories. Oh, I'm blending it out with a brush. Of people going in and just like the fluorescent lights and everything really throw the shade match off. If we use a pink concealer, it'll work. Yeah. I just want like fresh, dewy skin for this look. I don't need like full coverage. I really want the eyes to be the main point of the look. It'll work. It'll work. I was filming my makeup collection for like foundations and concealers, and I realized I just haven't really picked this up recently. I've been trying so hard with that Milani foundation stick. So I wanted to show this some love because it is such a great foundation. Like, I feel like it matches pretty well. I'm just like in a weird spot with my foundations where like some are too, it's either way too pink or way too yellow, and I'm really struggling to find like that right shade, because I'll buy like neutral undertone foundations and it just also doesn't look right. So we will figure it out. Makeup is a journey. So I'm just applying a little bit more where I feel like I might need some extra coverage. I have this like one spot on my face where makeup just never stays. Does anybody else have that? And what is your solution for it? For concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Kulfi Main Match concealer. I feel like this is kind of more of a pinky base, so it might help kind of cancel some things out with how yellow this concealer is, or with how yellow this foundation is. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. Everywhere. Heck yeah. And then I'm gonna take a brush and start slowly blending this out. You guys, I am trying a new all-natural deodorant. Has anybody ever tried the, I'll put it up here, the Hume deodorant? I don't think I like it. I feel like natural deodorants, like, they're not gonna make you stop sweating. That's like the antiperspirant, like aluminum part of your typical deodorants, but I feel like I'm sweating more recently. And I also, maybe I just don't really love the scent, but I feel like I'm stinky. I feel like I am very stinky. Let me know if you guys have tried it. Because like I love, one of my favorites is the Hello deodorant, specifically the citrus one. I just feel like that one works so well and like doesn't make me stinky, doesn't really help with the sweat, but I'm not like overly sweating either. Yeah, just can't figure it out. Yeah, I feel like that kind of helped cancel out some of the yellowness to my skin. For bronzer, I kind of want to use this Laura Mercier one, but I just feel like it's a little too, we're going for warm tone vibes today, you know, and I feel like this is just a little bit too cool toned. I don't know, I've had issues. I've tried this a few times and I feel like it just kind of, kind of has like a grayish undertone to it, but maybe if I do it really lightly and then put some like powder bronzer over, it would work. need to set my face actually. Let's do that. To set my face, I'm gonna use the Hourglass finishing powder in the Infinity powder from this palette. This has some really nice like light reflecting properties. It's gonna set everything down, but it's not gonna make anything like super matte, but it will help like bounce any light off of your skin, so everything still looks like radiant, and it just has like a nice little blurring effect to it because it reflects the lights. I'm just gonna set everywhere that I put that concealer. So I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Bronzer in the shade 03 Sunbeam. And I'm going to take it on the back of my hand first, kind of blend it out, and then use it. I feel like the brush is just kind of absorbing it, not really putting a whole heck of a lot of product on my face. I don't know, on camera it looks nice. And so far I'm liking that Supergoop sunscreen. I feel like it's not really, yeah, see that? See how it like leaves like the, I found that that's what was happening on my face. Like there'd be like a gray aura around my face. Doesn't look too bad. I still think I'm gonna go in with some powder bronzer. I'm just gonna take a little bit more and put that on my nose. I'm just gonna dot it on though, for now. So don't do too much too fast. I feel like as a nose contour, this is great. Would that be super extra to have one product designated just for a nose contour? Maybe. Am I kind of thinking about it? Yes. Okay, well, he did it again, like, you can like see the, yeah, it's just like not, I don't know. I'll see how this, I feel like I had to use, like, even though I was putting a little bit, I still want to do a little bit more. I'm gonna take a little bit on my jawline. Go big or go home, right? That's what they say. That's what they tell me. But this definitely wouldn't be a product that I would like put it directly on my face, that's for sure. Kind of looks like poop. Yeah, I feel like you have to go in with a fairly light hand with this. I just remember using it for the first time and I just had like, my face looked really gray and not in like a contoury way. In like a, she doesn't know what she's doing way, which, fair enough. I don't know, doesn't look bad. We'll see how it like wears throughout the day. Let's finish up the eyes real quick. And I'm just gonna take that first shade that we used, I guess it was the second shade, but I'm gonna take that shade Meadow and put it as closely to my lash line as I can. And then using that same brush, taking that Dream Maker shade to kind of blend everything out under the eye. Okay. For the inner corner highlight, I think I want to, this is like a pressed glitter though, and I'm kind of scared to put it near my eyes. The shade Side to Side. Oh, that's stunning though. Let's do it. Whatever. So I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. We get that bling. Yes. I love a blingy inner corner. I'm gonna take it out a little bit into the bottom lash line there. Let's put on a little bit of powder bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Forever Sunkissed. Clearly, I love this. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more warmth to the cheeks, kind of putting it more overall, rather than super precise. But basically laying it down the same spots that I put that Laura Mercier one. I love like a super bronzed nose. I don't know what it is about it. Just, I like my nose to match my like cheekbones. Blend that down. And we're looking fresh, Forever Sunkissed. I'm gonna use two different ones from e.l.f. because I want length, but I also want volume. So I'm gonna first go in with the e.l.f. Lash Extender to give the lashes some volume. e.l.f. truly makes some of the greatest mascaras. Should have curled them, but that's okay. So we got the length going here. This isn't my personal favorite mascara of all time, just because I have really straight lashes and I find that this just doesn't really hold a curl, but I want the length there, which this is doing. It's just not super noticeable right now. So then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara, and this is more of a volumizing mascara. Like, this is going to hold that curl and give nice fluffy lashes. So we get the best of both worlds. We get long and we get black and fluffy lashes. I'm gonna let that sit for a second, and then I'm definitely gonna put on a second coat of the Big Mood mascara because it's looking a little bit spidery, but I feel like a second coat will help with that. Let's move on to, let's finish up the face while I let that kind of sit down. For blush, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Cheeks Sundress, Fenty Cheeks Powder Blush in the shade Sundress Season. That'll match perfectly. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with Becca's Opal highlighter. Just for some, some glow. I feel like we use some pretty mattifying, like blush and bronzer and everything. This will add back in that sheen. Just gives a nice fresh. That's the overall theme of like the complexion products today is fresh. Let's do the lips. We're almost done. Our time is almost up. That makes me sad. So I'm gonna go in with Colourpop Lippie Pencil in the shade BFF. And I am gonna slightly overline my lips today, I think. So. Just a nice, really nude lip liner. Like it's not concealer lips, but it is just like the perfect nude shade. It's a little bit cool toned, but with a lipstick over top, it'll look perfect. Over top, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop. I'm in my Colourpop era right now. I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop So Glassy lip gloss in the shade Newport. I just feel like that'll look perfect. My lips are so dry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm freaking talking about. This is exactly what I had in mind for this look when I sat down to film today. Let's set it down. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. I'm just trying to kind of use this up. I don't know. Like, it's nice, but it's not life-changing, so. So we are done. That completes this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh my god, I choked on the setting spray. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's zoom you out for the full. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me on this peachy, this is exactly what I had envisioned for this look, so I'm super happy with how it turned out. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and stuck around. Let me know what you guys want to see next from me. I will have all of my socials down below. I will have the link to my last video that I uploaded as well if you want to see more from me. Be sure to like and subscribe. It means so much to me. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!